I'm in Sofia, Bulgaria to watch some Bulgarian football. I'm watching 3 games over the course of this weekend as flights only cost £55 return and accommodation, €25 a night. So this is looking like a really budget travel trip, and we're starting off with the first game in the Bulgarian Premier League, Septemvri Sofia taking on FC Arda. And it's a beautiful but chilly morning here in Sofia as we head to 2 games today. Look at this for a metro station taking us to the game. It's better than the London Underground. Look at the scenic views you've got around Sofia with the snow up in the mountains. After a 30-minute trek up towards the mountains, we've now made it as Septemvri Sofia. Finally made our way, and look at this. You think you'd get away from it by coming to Bulgaria, but no. Right by the VAR station for first taste of Bulgarian football. It's a first with all players walking out in a horizontal line rather than vertical line. Beautiful play by the Arda winger on the left hand side, whips the ball in on the volley, and we're about 5 minutes into this one, if that, and it's already 1-0 to FC Arda. You got a number 9. And Septemvri score and equalise. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger diver than this guy. Look at that. Gotta say as well, both classy kits. You've got the away side Arda in like a Lazio style sky blue, and then the home side Septemvri. But also take note of the betting sponsors around the ground. You've got Bet365, you've got 8888, you've got FBet, InBet, WinBet. There's enough gambling sponsors around this gaff. And that is half time, and it is 1-1. It's an impressive performance, to be fair, from Septemvri. I was thinking that this would be a game where FC Arda would dominate, but it's actually been pretty end-to-end and exciting game of football. Arda probably had the better opportunities and probably should be leading this game, as they just missed a free header right on the brink of half time. But currently, as it stands, it's FC Arda 1, FC Septemvri Sofia 1. So for this one, this is the ground that you're looking at. You've got one nice big stand, and then right in the far corner you've got some terracing that is probably used for some bigger fixtures at this ground. You've got a nice little training pitch on the near side here, and then right on the far side you've got the changing rooms. But in terms of the facilities that are on offer, they're probably not the best. There's no like food or drink inside the ground, so all that they've got really around here is a vending machine that you can pay and go and get stuff, but it's also cash only, so I'm staying hungry. 2-1 to Arda, slipped it under the keeper, lovely stuff. And Arda score their third with about 25 minutes left, game over. Oh, too much. 4-1, ball whipped in, across the box from the left hand side. Brilliant finish first time on the volley, 4-1. And there you go, good game here. Now we move on to Levski Sofia this evening. But €5 for 5 goals, you really can't knock it. We have arrived at the Georgi Asparov Stadium ahead of the second game of this 3-game weekend as Levski Sofia are taking on Cherno Varna. And we've got a church and a little fan park over here, some decent atmosphere building up pre-match. So we've made our way into the stadium for what we thought was going to be a VIP hospitality package. This is our lounge, where essentially all we've got is free Coke or Fanta. So at the moment, there's no alcohol. We missed the chance to go to the bar outside the ground. There's no padded seats and there's no food. So this is a great value for £40 so far. So we've taken our seats for today's game, and what an absolutely unreal stadium this is. The ultras section is slowly filling up, and I'm quite jealous to not be in there. Unfortunately, we were sold a dream of VIP, which VIP in Bulgarian translates in English to popcorn and unlimited soft drinks. So there will be no beer on offer, unfortunately, for this that scoreboard with the backdrop of the apartment buildings behind it makes this ground. Proper classy, brutalist floodlights that tower over this. And the first of the flags are now out as we're 8 minutes from kickoff. Just looked on the map, and Cherno Varna is 5.5 hour drive from the capital here in Sofia, and look at the away support that they've brought to this game. Probably only approximately 30 to 40 fans. We're probably some more about to make it in before kick-off, but that's an incredible effort for such a far journey, and a club that are obviously not competing really for much this season in the upper mid-table of the. Some of the ultras rolling in now, just a few minutes until kick-off. Planes landing in the background here as we're close to Sofia Airport. It's the league leaders taking on 6th place Cherno Varna. Classic when the ultras group get the scarves out. And that was a really poor first half of football to watch as a neutral. Right, so what made this hospitality, turns out, was there was a cold buffet on offer. Unfortunately, if you actually watch football and stay till the end of the first half, then there's nothing available. So literally nothing in the value of having VIP hospitality. Thank fuck I paid £30 for my 4th free Coke. I mean, when your buffet looks like this, literally straight after half time, it's not much of a buffet. Thank God there's some spare plates though. And Levski are back out for the second half, hoping for a much better half than they experienced in that first half, where really they had very limited opportunities, and Cherno Varna were very, very solid at the back, with playing very defensively, taking every opportunity that they can to waste a bit of time. But definitely Levski will need to be stronger in the second half if they're to break them down and win this game. And Levski open the scoring. It's a ball that's played in over the top, a ball that they've tried many times in this game and have been unsuccessful. After a VAR review, the goal has been given. The 0-0 streak survives to 30 games. The ultras section absolutely bouncing. Beats one. Just fucking flag it earlier, mate.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's gotta be. Yeah.
Keep rolling still.
Fucking hell, ref, he could have died. Look at him, he could have died. He's in agony. For his second of the night, Everton to put Levski 2-0 in the lead here against Cherno Varna. Stutters his run up. Oh! And it's an own goal off the post, back of the keeper's head, and it's 2-0 here to Levski Sofia, and that is game over. And that's well deserved, to be fair, for Levski. They've been the much better side in the second half. Cherno Varna have sort of run out of resistance really to the Levski attack. It's a well-earned penalty. He's lost the ball, but he's first to it, won the penalty, and Everton scores again to take his second of the night, and also Levski's second, to go 2-0 up, and this place is rocking now. And the pyros are out now as Levski celebrate as they head to a big victory here. There's not a better sight in football than a proper pyro show. Look at this from the Levski Ultras. And that's the Levski keeper's third save in the last 10 minutes that have kept them in this, kept them leading 2-0. And the lights are all out now. I've got to say, in both games today, I've never seen football more stop-start. Every player going down injured all the time, diving and asking for free kicks. And the 50, Cherno Varna fans go wild as they pull it back, make it 2-1. We're in stoppage time, so there's probably no chance of turning this game around. And it was too little too late for Cherno Varna, and it's finished 2-1. Levski taking the win. First half, very unconvincing performance, but in the second half, well worthy of the victory, despite their goalkeeper making some great saves actually in that second half to prevent Cherno Varna from pulling it back. But it finishes 2-1, and this atmosphere generated behind that goal is absolutely immense from those Levski fans. 5.5 hour drive for those away fans. The players go over Cherno Varna and thank them for their support. Levski's on fire. Levski's on fire. Ground 245 complete, and my second in Bulgaria, with one more to come tomorrow. Today is now my last day in Bulgaria, and I'm heading to my third and final match, which is at the national team stadium, which is a massive 45,000 capacity, and that is it right behind me. It does not look like a typical entrance to a football stadium. Just picked up my ticket from this ticket office, which cost €8 to sit in the ultras section for today. Got a little club shop van outside the stadium, but unfortunately do not have a pin badge. I just absolutely love these Bulgarian floodlights at two of the games, just so towering over both of the stadiums. Right over the road from the national team stadium, you've got the old home of CSKA Sofia. Currently, they're playing at the national stadium as their ground is undergoing redevelopment. Soon, it will look like this. A lot of the grounds in Bulgaria are not purpose-built football grounds. They have a running track around them, and this will be revolutionary for Bulgarian football, and I cannot wait to see what the end product looks like and come back and visit it. Got a decent away contingent of Dobrudzha Dobrich fans who've travelled in their numbers for this one. Bear in mind that that is a 6-hour drive each way for those sets of fans. We're 30 minutes into this one and no real chances of note for either side. CSKA obviously going into this one as massive favourites. I would have thought that they'd have been a bit stronger, but Dobrudzha have obviously come here to try and nick a point and have sat back a little bit, but they have probably had the better of the chances, limited chances that have come in the game so far. A beautiful stadium with a good view of the mountains and some of the buildings there in the distance, but it's really testing on the eyes to see chances down that end. Hopefully second half CSKA get the better of the chances and it's more down this end. And it's a goal right on the brink of half time. The keeper's running up for the celebrations. It's probably, to be honest, not even that justified. I don't think that CSKA have been brilliant in this first half, and they're really lucky to go into the break with a 1-goal lead. Stretcher is out, and we've got the referee looking at VAR. As the CSKA fans are the loudest that they've been all afternoon. Double blow for Dobrudzha as they've had a man stretchered off, and also VAR has given a penalty to CSKA. This for 2-0. Good pen, right in the corner, keeper got close, no saving it. Never nice to see those scenes. Now the player's still lying there on the floor and he'll be taken in that ambulance. Full time in probably the least exciting game of the weekend, but it's a 2-0 victory for CSKA as they aim to get into that Champions League group. 3 games, 0 annual leave, £55 return flight, 60 quid on accommodation, and watching 3 Bulgarian Premier Division games at Septemvri Sofia, at Levski Sofia, and at CSKA Sofia. An unreal trip that's taken me up to 246 football grounds, and as I look to grow and go to even more football grounds in the future, please give my page a follow, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll continue ground hopping and head into more and more countries, watching the beautiful game and sharing what football culture is like abroad. And that there for a 6-hour drive is unbelievable support.